Hello and welcome to another slow and easy morning flow. Grab a blanket and let's get started. So we're going to start on our back. You can go ahead and come onto the back. Oh yeah. Begin by drawing the knees in and doing a little gentle rocky rock side to side. Maybe making some circles with the knees. Beginning to collect your awareness onto the breath. And breath is slow and deep. Okay, this is our last free-form wiggle here. And I invite you to straighten out the legs, reaching the arms overhead, and we're going to hook the thumbs and try to spread the fingernails on the mat while pulling the thumbs apart. And as you do so, inhale and really spread the ribs and the shoulders on the mat, against the mat. Flex the feet and pull the toes in towards the knees. Oh yeah, good. Let's release, cross the other thumb on top. Do the same thing. Draw the shoulder blades down and spread them, spread the ribs. Chin is in slightly. Nice breath. And release. Awesome. Bring the arms right above the shoulders. So this might be a little challenging. You're just going to do the best that you can. On the exhale, taking the chin in and slow rolling up to seated. Inhaling up at the top. Chin in. Exhale, slow roll, bone by bone down. So go as far as you can. Working in a range of motion that works for you. We're just going to do one more. Exhaling up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Let's bend the knees. You'll also bend your elbows here. Fingers point out to the side and really draw the shoulder blades together, the elbows together. Keep the elbows bent, that's the challenge. Inhale, lifting the hips with the elbows bent, just slightly. Press into that space between the thumb and the first finger, don't let that buckle up. Lower exhale, let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale, so we're starting to peel open the chest and that deltoid. This is our last one, plus waking up the backside of the body. Great. And then take the hands onto the shins or the knees, totally round the back chin, and give yourself full permission to, slouch. Good. Inhaling up, and we'll cross right over the shins, coming onto hands and knees, and take a couple really big circles with the hips. So you'll inhale forward to the side, exhale back. Oh yeah, one more in this direction. And then heading the other way, inhaling up through the middle, exhaling side and back. One more. Nice. Pop right into center, tabletop position. Bend the elbows, lower chest and chin to the mat. And on the in-breath, we'll lift up into some version of cobra, just as much as feels good. You can widen the feet and really press through the center of the inner big toe. Exhale, lower. Change your hand position. Take it out to the side. Come up on the fingertips. Elbows down. Inhaling up. Tailbone pushes into the pubic bone. Exhale, lower. Move the hands slightly up. Elbows down. Inhale up. Broaden the collarbones. And lower. So nice. Press back to child's pose. And we'll widen the knees a little bit here. And then I'd like you to thread your right arm under your left in a threading of the needle, child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Awesome. Let's switch sides. Left arm goes under right. You want to press down into the back of the left hand, scooting the left shoulder away. And breathing slowly and deeply. Wonderful. Both arms out. Inhale, come to hands and knees. Tuck the toes. It's helpful to move the hands one hand's length up. Exhale up to a down dog. Take a moment here to find your downward facing dog, first one of this little practice. You're welcome to keep the knees as deeply bent as you like, but draw the navel towards the heart and spread the shoulders. See that the neck is relaxed, the ears right around biceps. Wonderful. We'll lift that right leg up, bending the right knee and flexing the right foot. And as you do so, square off the shoulders and bring the tailbone towards the knee to keep the low back long. Super great. Drop the right knee right below the right hip on the mat. A good place to have a blanket. And then you'll spin so that your right shin turns away, right toes tuck, and come up, balancing on the left foot, the right knee. And that's it. Arms go wide. Slide left hand down, left leg big. Inhale, right arm comes overhead. And then catching the side of the head with the right hand. Right ear to shoulder, turn the left palm up. Take a deep breath here. You can adjust the position of your head to release the neck. And gently push that head back to center. Bring the right hand onto the mat. Left arm overhead. Super big side opening. Maybe it's helpful to be on the right fingertips. Press the tailbone towards the heel here. And if you'd like to, you can then twist and turn the chest open. Bringing the left hand to the mat. Listen up. We're going to pivot on the right knee. Lift the right shin and place it into a pigeon. Here. And then come up onto the fingertips and do what I call pigeon rolling. So you'll exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And on this exhale, roll down and rest in your pigeon. 5 beautiful breaths. And seeing about drawing that right hip back and lifting the root of the left thigh. Last 2. Heart draws forward. Good. Tuck the left toes, come up to the hands, and lift that right leg up and back. It's nice to do a little kick here, and we'll place the right foot next to the left. Please drop to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, chest and chin to the mat. Inhaling into a locust. We'll lift the legs, lift the arms, and really draw the elbows and the shoulders together here. Lift the shoulder heads. Same feeling as we had when we were doing those tabletops at the beginning. And release. Pressing back to the knees, toes tuck, hips lift up and back into a down dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg with a bend in the left knee. Tailbone goes towards the knee. Lift the right quad and square across the shoulders. Flex the left foot, breathe. Wonderful. Now we'll place that left knee right below the left hip on the mat, pivoting the shin and the knee so that foot points away, coming up to balance on the right foot and the left knee. Arms go wide. And then exhaling, sliding right hand down, left arm up. Catch the right side of the head, draw the head up to center, and bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Spin the right palm up. You can spend a breath or 2 here, turning the head gently and opening the neck. In this posture, see that the tailbone keeps moving towards the back of the knee to come out of the low back. Good. Gently bring the head back to center. Left hand to the mat, maybe you're on the fingertips. Right arm overhead, a couple big circles with the right shoulder. And then reaching the right fingers right around the ear, turning the pinky finger side of the hand towards the face. You can also turn the chest open and bring right hand to the mat. Pivot the left shin, lift up the knee and place it into a pigeon. 3 big pigeon rolls here, so we're on our fingertips. Exhale, rolling down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhale. And finding your pigeon of the moment. Lifting the root of that right thigh and drawing the left hip back and the right hip up. See that you lift up from the skin of the pubic plate, collarbones and chest broad, even as you possibly melt down. 3 big breaths from here. Good. Coming up to the hands. Tuck the right toes, lift that left leg up. It's nice to give it a little kick afterwards. And we'll step right into a wide-legged, wide-handed down dog. So it's really a different feeling. You can grab the sides of the mat with the hands and even bend the knees a little bit. Feet go as wide as the mat as well. And think about pulling the mat apart in both directions. So you're ripping it down the middle and in half. If you are able to, try straightening the legs at some point and really pressing the sitting bone through the back of the leg, through the heel. Keep wrapping the armpits in towards the nose so that the shoulders seem really broad. Rip that mat apart, make it really active. This is our most active pose here. Good. Wonderful. And drop to the knees. Big toes touch. Let's take the knees just a little bit wider than we had before, or as wide as is comfortable, and melt the upper body in between the legs. So when the knees widen, there's this inner groin release that happens. This is your last breath. Crawl the fingers up, press the tailbone towards the heels, and rolling on up. We'll bring the knees together. Take the hands to the shoulder heads. And on the inhale, bring the elbows as close together as possible. Up. Exhaling back. Inhaling up. Exhale back. One more. Great. And the other way. Elbows back. Inhale up, trying to get them to touch. Exhale down. That's the last one. Pausing with palms face up, sitting tall for a moment and feeling the effect of the practice thus far. Wonderful. We'll bring the legs out in front, so however works for you to take your legs into a straight-legged position. And then take the right foot and cross it over the left knee. You'll then grab the right ankle and draw that foot back so that the heel is by the left hip and the knees are sort of stacking, stacking-ish, stacking light. You may want to pop your hips up on a blanket. That can help. And your foot may be like so. Everything in yoga is optional. Okay, and then, this is a big one. So bring the hands forward. You might stack your fists, rest your forehead on your knee if that's available to you. Either way, the chin comes in, and there's a few big breaths here as you press the left heel into the mat and open up this channel along the left back side of the body. Breathing slow and deep. Last breath, see if you can soften into it. Coming on up. Place the sole of the right foot next to the left knee. And we will take this is a nice twist for opening the inner lines of the body. So the right arm will go on the inside of the right leg, left hand back, draw the scapula, the shoulder blades together as you lift the heart up. Inhale and then twist, looking over the left shoulder. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. See that the shoulders do not round. They're really working the action of the shoulder blades, drawing in to open the chest into your twist. Good, release. You'll place the right foot right next to the left knee. Bring the hands back with the fingers pointing towards the hips. And then press into the feet, lift the hips, lift the tailbone towards the knees, flatten the shoulder blades into the back. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Straighten out the right leg. We'll grab the left foot, place the left ankle on the outside of the right knee, and then draw the ankle back to the outside of the hip. Find your position that works for your body. Remember, you can elevate the pelvis, coming forward, possibly forehead on fists. Press the right heel into the mat and open up that back right channel of the body. 5 breaths. Last one. Does the body invite you to deepen? If it's there, take it. And then coming on up. Super nice. Left foot on the outside of the right knee. We're open body twisting. So left arm on the inside of the left leg. Right hand back. Remember to work those shoulder blades, drawing them in. Broaden the collarbones. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up through the spine. Exhale, even the eyes twist. One more. And release. Place the left foot next to the right knee. Hands under the shoulders, fingers pointing into the hips. Lift the hips up. Lift the tailbone towards the knees. Draw the shoulder blades in and up, broadening the chest. And release. Super nice. We'll take our blanket and put it into the taquito. So this is tortilla. Roll it up. Long skinny roll is taquito. And we're going to high center on the blanket. So as you lay back, I want your head to be supported, legs straight, and the arms opening to the sides here. Slow and deep breathing. Feeling the effects of the practice. And you did some chest opening. And so this posture really sealing in the opening chest. Last big breath. Wonderful. Pretty nice. We could stay there a lot longer, which you are welcome to do. But if you want to move on, roll over, pull the blanket out, come back onto the back, feeling those neutral curves, hitting the mat. We'll return to where we started here, drawing the knees in. Although at this point, it might feel nice to take the outer edges of the feet with the hands, arms around the insides of the knees, and come into a happy baby. And so here you really want to press the pelvis, the sacrum, into the mat, trying to lengthen the pubic bone towards the front of the mat. Drop the shoulders, lengthen the back of the neck, and lift up through the inner arches of the feet. You're welcome to stay here, or you can transition into a non-traditional yoga pose called Dying Spider. Well, I've nicknamed it Dying Spider. You'll draw your left heel in, point the left knee towards the front of the mat. And as you do so, try to straighten the right leg. So your legs are like little spider legs here. And then switching, right heel in, right knee points forward down the mat, left leg straightens. Moving on the breath, rocking a little bit side to side. Okay, coming back into this posture, Ananda Balasana, happy baby. And bringing the feet onto the mat. Slowly straighten out the legs, finding final relaxation. Breath is smooth and deep. Becoming aware of the total stillness of the body and the lightness of the breath. Take a big breath. Reach the arms up, fill up the whole body. And roll onto your favorite side. And we'll slowly press up to seated. And from here, pausing, you can move on to a guided meditation or whatever you have next. Thank you.